Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nupehadda. Today we are going to be playing another deck, Superheavy 6 or Superheavy Samurai deck. I almost said 6 Samurais there. I caught myself. Though y'all probably already guessed this. I am been practicing with this deck for about 2 to 3 days now. I'm enjoying it. My only real big concern is the extra deck in terms of usability. It flip-flops a lot at what I need and what I don't need. But the main deck, for the most part, is pretty good. I am running 2 of the train guy, Signal Red. He is used to protect any of your super heavy samurais when they're in attack mode, or if you have, like, the Marani Cook, which I like calling him that, his Japanese name. I don't like his American name, kind of stupid in my opinion. However, you also have giant rats, of course. They are a staple in the deck. 2 Gigantus. You have Earth, so you can just banish an Earth to bring him out. 3 Max C for those extra draw power. 2 Fortress and 2 Gear Frames. A lot of people prefer 3 and 3. I only got 2 in each in real life. This is pretty much the equivalent of my real life deck. And of course, one cook. Redox is in here for obvious reasons. 3 Big Kin, 3 Blue Ballers, 2 Flutes. I prefer 2 over 3 because sometimes you draw this, but you don't have the big guy, and he's kind of a waste. Unless you have the big guy. 3 Scales, 1 Sobang Cannon. This is a tech choice for me. Originally, I had Neo-Spacian Grand Mole in here, but I've decided to see if I can test this out. It gives you 1,000 defense, so making him a good 4,500. I've yet to actually see this being equipped to him, nor use its secondary effect, so I might be kicking it out. 2 of the Soul Beads, I mainly use its secondary, its ability to equip itself to it, to super heavy samurais. It's the simple fact that it protects it from being destroyed by damage, or from being destroyed by card effects, but that's only like a once per turn thing. His secondary effect is optional, but it can miss timing. A good example of this is what I've noticed is that when I have Giant Rat in defense mode and they attack it, I can still get Giant Rat off and get this. However, by the time the combo ends, Big Ben, who I use summon from Giant Rat, will miss its timing because he's a when instead of if. And if you know the rulings from the manual, or if you've got advanced rulings in your mindset and everything, you know that optional effects that has when to it can miss timing, but optional effects that starts with like if, then it can still activate regardless of missing timing. But Giant Rat gets run over. I keep on activating this. This is how I found out about the missed timing for this. It'll go off, bring Giant Rat back, bring out Binkin, and depends on the order you do it. If you do Binkin first and then bring Giant Rat back out, you'll miss time on there. But I believe it does the same thing on this, because the last thing that's happening is whatever is the last of the chain. If I run this scenario, I might try to use him as the first activation, but I still believe that it misses timing somewhere. But anyway, 2 Soulfire Suit. I don't use him for his first effect because there's no relevance in it. I use him for his secondary effect to protect him, to protect any of my super heavy samurais from being destroyed or by battle or actually I think it's card effect, isn't it? But no, by battle or by card effect. Yeah, he protects them from that. So Judgment Dragon, stuff like that, won't touch the monster that you target this on. And you can play it on either player's turn as the discard part. Soul Pierce has two interesting effects. I should explain what Fluta does, but Soul Pierce, when it's equipped to any monster, well, the super heavy samurais, whenever they attack, they'll do piercing damage. His secondary effect, when he leaves the field to the graveyard, you can search for a super heavy samurai and add it to your hand. No level restriction, so that's always a plus. This is Trumpeter. I run two of him. He is the tuner in the deck. I'll explain him in a minute here, why he's the tuner, or why I have tuners in there. His first effect is very interesting. If you special summon him onto the field, which you have to have no spells or traps in your graveyard, for the remainder of the turn, you can only special summon super heavy samurais. There is a loophole to this. You can special summon whatever you want, so long as you do it before you summon this guy. Once you summon this guy, anything afterwards has to be super heavy samurais. I can special summon Fortress, I can special summon Gigantus, I can special summon Redox, I can special summon anything I want. And then once I special summon this from my hand, I have to do it with super heavy samurais. So that's an interesting loophole. 3 Swiss Scarecrows. This deck needs defense. And since it's not running magic or traps, I have to use Swiss Scarecrows. Fluta has 2 interesting abilities. First, whenever he's on the field, you can tribute him off to special summon a super heavy samurai from your hand. His secondary effect is also the most useful effect of him, is when he's in the graveyard and a super heavy samurai monster is targeted by a card effect. Doesn't matter what it is, could be yours, could be your opponent's. You can banish this guy and negate the activation of that card and destroy it. And of course, we have what we need. We need Castell, we need Dark Revelation, or Dark Dragon Exceed, Dark Strike Fighter, Divine Dragon Knight, Exciton Knight, Gaga Cowboy, Gigantic Castle, Dracosac, Barkion, Notoria Beast, Big Eye, Nightmare Shark, 101 Shark, and the new additions that came out is Super Heavy Samurai Warlord. I'm not going to pronounce the last part of his name because I am not good with names. But he is very useful because once you synchro summon him, he has an ability that whenever, or on every player's turn, once per turn, you can grab a spell or trap card from your opponent's graveyard and add it or put it onto your back of your field face down. If it gets used or is destroyed and leaves the field, it gets banished instead. So you can use magic and trap cards from your opponent as long as they're useful for you. The side deck is not really essential, but I'll mention it anyway. 3 bait dolls. Once these activate, as long as they don't negate the effect of bait doll, it'll shuffle back into the deck, regardless if it was a magic or trap card that it hit. Effect veilers are in there to negate stuff. Flying Sea is in there for Burning Abyss or anything that I don't want exceeding real quickly. Kinetic Soldiers are there for warriors, of course. Neospatian Grand Maul, originally in the main deck, but he's in the side right now. He is just there to bounce things, and Trap Eater for those annoying traps like Skill Drain and stuff. It won't work on Vanity's Emptiness because Vanity's Emptiness prevents him. So, well, we're done with that. Let's go ahead and see if we can get into a duel. We'll go on something small, but what I want to do is just show how the deck runs. I might win, I might lose, we don't know. I do have it where the music's muted, and I don't have my opponent yammering. So, looks like we can go into that scenario if we wanted to. This is quite a decent hand. This will protect my Super Heavy Samurais. This can revive anything that was in defense mode. The secondary effect works on any monster that was in defense mode. Oh, this ain't good. So we'll go ahead and go into this. Now, And we'll see if that. Yeah, it does. I don't know the exact reason because the only thing I can think of is that he's searching. And since it says win and he's an optional effect, he won't change his battle position. I believe in if he wasn't going off, I could put him in defense mode regardless of what I did here. But we're dealing with Blackwings, so what can you do? Does this affect the... Yeah, it does. It affects defense. And this has to be a defense mode, or the monster has to be in defense mode, so that kind of hurts. And he's going to synchro. And now I gotta deal with this. Ready, and he's in the fence. Wow, okay. He's just gonna be a troublemaker on this one. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll just bounce you, you know. No, I want him gone. Go away. That was kind of my fault, trying to show what I was doing. But like I said, I wanted to show y'all the things I got to deal with. I might lose this, I might win. I don't know yet. I still have Swiss Scarecrows that'll protect me a little bit. He's at 2K right now, and doesn't matter. I'm kind of surprised people still run this. I could have sworn that the meta has gotten to the point where it doesn't matter what happens. But on the flip side here, I might be able to do something. If I can get another level 4 on my next draw, then I can synchro into the big guy. One thing about this guy, he requires the materials to be a machine and to be a super heavy samurai in order to synchro into him. So he's very exclusive. Let it be a level 4 super heavy. Let it be a level 4 super heavy. I want it to be a level 4 super heavy. Or is that backfield rewards me now? Yes, we can do it. We will go ahead and normal summon you. We'll go ahead and special summon you. Now we can go in him. Can this go? I thought there was a once. Yeah, why not? Let's capture something. All right, let's see what he's got. He doesn't have anything of interest. However, I'll still mine. I'll still take it. I want. Okay then. I'm just gonna go with this because I don't think the effect will work again. Oh, it does. Okay, I thought it was a once per turn thing. Alrighty, that makes things a whole lot more interesting. I thought these. Wow, it is not a once per turn effect. You learn something every day. And yeah, I can't summon him. We get to kill you. No Kalut for you. I don't like Kalut. I don't like being honest either, but Kalut is just a pain. Okay, so he knows what this is. And you took my monster, so I get to take your spell. I think that's fair. I'm kind of glad that these is not once per turn. That makes my job a whole lot easier. So, hello, Kalut. Goodbye. Oh, dear God. Well, he can't use the effect. But you are going to be the jerk about it, aren't you? No. What can I do? What can I do? I can't absorb him. Do I have any way to deal with that? I've never had this scenario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. That worked. Well, first things first. My only real issue here is that it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt me than anything else. Gotta check something here. When the defense manager monster was destroying mana sent to the graveyard, you can... No, it's the first effect I want. But it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. I'm wondering. He's base 25. So... No, he won't be strong enough to do it. I gotta do it this way. There's no other way. He's gonna wreck me. Yep, I'm dead. There's no way around it. Oh, dear God. Getting killed by a monster. Well, that's one way to show off. Let's go into something else here. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to win or lose. I mean, you don't really know. And I ain't one of those people who normally edit stuff on videos and everything. No, we don't want to do that yet. Although you're nice to have. This is the reason. Oh, what in the world? Oh, there we go. We got. Oh, please don't let it be Necrofs. No. We get to deal with him. Kitty. Is it just me, or am I getting ran over by practically everything that's not truly meta, but is definitely not being nice to this deck? I mean, yeah, this deck has its issues. First and foremost, you cannot run this deck in a meta. You can't. There's too many card advantage for them to have. I mean, you can try all you want, but you're just going to get wrecked, no matter how you deal with it. What are you? You're honest. And you're dead. But, Burning Abyss, Cool Forts, and Necros, you're more likely going to lose with this deck. Because it does not have enough support right now to deal with it. I don't know if I can deal with, Herald. Can I? I don't remember what is its attack. Herald, you are an 18 to 28. Oh, wow, I can run you over. Of course, I am going to get my even out of this once he activates that stupid card of his. Because I know what's going to happen. He doesn't have the spell card. What? I don't believe that. What I want to do is I want to set you... Attack. Alright. We have a giant rat on the field, just in case if I can get a second one out. And we have somewhat of protection, unless Herald decides to screw me over. I don't remember exactly what it did. Oh, come on. It's one of the things I don't like about this. Fine. We'll look at it later. Like, I know that it can discard a card from its hand to wreck me. But from the looks of it, it looks like I'm going to win this. Unless he has Battle Fader on it, or not on it, but Battle Fader Gores. Well, Gores wouldn't matter at this point. I'm just going to wreck him. Necron, too, has just been blown. Alright, so I'm 1-1 right now. But, it's a very simple deck. I have no real issues with it. I'm trying to get UAs built. My only issue with that is that I don't know how to go by it. Because I've read some forums, how to build and everything like that. But right now, UAs, they're kind of hit and miss at the moment. Super heavy samurais are the way to go from it in this scenario. Do we not have anything new? Come on. Fine, we'll go into singles in this. Oh, we got someone. Yeah, I'll go into a match. That's fine. I think we'll enjoy a match, wouldn't we? By the way, DevPro has updated not only their card database, but also a few other things. First of all, you can no longer join rank unless you just go into this option. Where is it? No, I don't want to pan it. What am I doing? You have to go into join or quick in order to go in here. Because if I try going in here, it tells me I can't. I can't manually do it. And you're not going to do anything. Fine, we'll go to someone else. You're going to be mean. Well, no, we don't want to watch one. We want to be in one here. Is that Air Knight? Air Knighty. Alright. Come on, someone, please. Thank you. Also, I've noticed a lot of light swarms. Like, you have no idea. The majority of my battles have been light swarms. Quill forts, I won't even go near. I'm thinking about doing a video about quill forts in terms of my views on them. Let's just say that out of all the meta cards, quill forts, I believe, should get hit. Like, Burning Abyss, even though it has some issues in terms of the casual play and everything like that, is nothing compared to quill forts. I don't want to call them tier 0 because I don't believe they are. The only tier 0 deck I've ever known was the Zombie Teledads. A lot of people will just say it's Teledads, but that's wrong. Teledads was the start of beginning towards tier 0, while Zombie Teledads was the end of that era. Because after that, they pretty much banned almost everything that made that deck. Either that or restricted so badly that the deck fell apart. But what are we dealing with here? Please don't let me shit on. I don't really want to deal with them. As I said before, I could go into level 6, and I do have you. I can't go into, who is it? Can't go into them because I don't have another super heavyweight samurai on the field, and I don't feel like using these guys up. I'm just going to wait it out. Sometimes you just got to wait it out. You just got to see what they do. Shaddolls are a pain. Like, I believe this deck can handle Shaddolls as long as you don't get the God Hand played against you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We'll wait it out, because I don't know what he's got. Like, he needs to do something, so I can go off. Or if I can get Benkind. He's actually named Big Ben in Japan, if I recall. I have to look that up. But I'm pretty sure he was named Big Ben for... A lot of people will make that, will think it's a reference to the clock tower in London, but that's... I don't think that was the reason. But we just have to see what happens here. Okay. You guys. Wow, this should be fun. What do you do? He's going to try to run me over. What? Get wrecked? And they're completely gone. So I'm missing. Wow. Okay. So now we know what these do. When this card is flipped, pick up, banish. I'm forced to do this. I don't wanna, but I have to blow them up. Or this is gonna end badly. Sorry, but you have too big of card advantage on me. Screw you. You're not doing that crap again. I need another extra time. Oh, come on, really? When this card is resolved, all monsters, your opponent controls cannot change their battle position, destroy this card. Okay, so we gotta deal with this crap. So we need to get rid of this Fronto. I don't remember if this. I don't think so. I think it's just once your opponent controls. What are you gonna do? It's the real one. You're gonna bottomless me. That wasn't nice. And I can't do anything right now. But we can't have them swarm me either. It's gonna be traps that I can't deal with. We'll do this. We'll set you so that way, if I do get the big guy out, I can get him onto the field as quickly as possible. No, I'm just kind of glad he hasn't hit my big guy in this. That Reaper guy, oh god, that hurt hard. He's setting up his field again. Do I have any? Is there any spell cards? No, he doesn't have any spell or traps that I can utilize. Okay, you're level 2, you're 4, 4. Like, I can't blow up the field again. There's no way around that. I can't do it. I can't burn him. There's no reason not to capture because he doesn't have anything special summon. I have to run him over. And I have more cards on him now. We'll flip you. Okay. We'll play that way. Because now you gotta do this. Nope. Now we can synchro into the big guy. Just in case. Mine. We need the piercer. Did I use up my piercer? Or there's only one in there. Okay. He's banished both of my machinas. Just not. No, he's banished 3 of the 4 of them. Darn. Oh well. That's fine. We'll play that way again. Like, we gotta think of something. We need Bingham. Come on. Oh, that could be worth something. I don't have a feeling he's everyone's special summon, so I can get rid of Maxi. I feel like that's a bad choice, though. No, I don't need Maxi. No, I can keep Maxi. I'll just take away one of the Swift Scarecrows. I don't think he's going to be in position to swarm me anytime soon. So I can just take a Swift Scarecrow, put it back in the deck. No, we'll do that. Swift Scarecrow can go back. Yes. Yes. That's what I love about this card. No, we do not want him to go in attack mode. We gotta start doing damage. He's my highest attacker. But I don't think attacking is going to be a necessity. We got to do it. There's no way around it. We got to at least do something. We'll do with use. That way I can at least get the attacks going in. We just got to... We have to kill his resources. I think we can play out of this. Because he'll flip that. There we go. Now he doesn't have any monsters right now. Not yet. Nope. Come on. What does he have? He has no monsters. That's good. And, of course, Swift Scarecrow, which I'm not complaining about. We can actually use you. What? Why can't I not flip this? Might be because of this. Huh. We need to start getting damage done here. Alright. Nope. Nope. That's one way to run my day. And my day just got better. we finally do damage. We finally do damage. Yes! What? Okay. That's fine. Of course, that trap card is going to be a pain, isn't it? He surrenders. Oh, thank you. Whew. We'll do one more. Like, I don't mind doing these and everything. I just feel like sometimes the conversations I have are kind of random on here. And once I get in intense battles like that, I kind of slow down my talking. But, like I said, the deck runs. It runs pretty well. It is a monster mash build, or the steadfast build as some people would call it. And it's unique. Like, I enjoy, oh, here we go. And I enjoyed this build. Like, I have no real issues with the deck. I like to improve on it, of course. No, we don't need to, because Giant Rat's going to do its job. And he'll go in defense mode, and now we get to wreck them all day long. It would be nice if he was higher attack, but we'll just deal with this right now. We'll go ahead and activate. Alrighty. Fine, we'll just do this. Mind Crash hasn't been used in a while, which is kind of interesting. I'm sure it can be used today, and it wouldn't be devastating like some people have done them. Like, I remember the Trap Dust Shoot and Mind Crush combo. Wreck decks. Yeah, we're dealing with this. Alright. More than likely, he is going to go try to get into the big guy, which, yeah, he can. He'll bounce all this. I think it bounces, if I recall. If it bounces, it either bounces or it returns. Yeah, it bounces. Okay. And he's going to randomly discard a card. Please don't let me that. Okay, Gigantus. Good. I can deal with Gigantus. The Gigantus would have helped me in the long run. One of these would have been nice to hit. And he's going to call these guys. I can see where he's going with this. What is he calling? He's calling for declaring Superheavy. Yeah, I know. And there's not much we can do now. I'm at least going to get something out of this. Like, +1 wasn't bad, so. Win or lose, I don't care. It's just what I'm doing right now for this video, so. I've seen a lot of light swarms, and I've seen a lot of Stellaknights being played on Dead Pro. Like, excessively. We get a scale. Can I do anything? Yeah, I can do something with scale. Okay. Scale would wreck right now. But I don't see that happening. Oh, you're just going to be the jerk. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hand. Alright. You're just a miller, aren't you? Huh. Drastic drop-off. Well, we're just going to have to surrender on this one. By the time he does what he's doing, it won't matter because if I recall, he grabbed that, so he's going to be special summoning to grab you to get another one, get something else, go into another big guy, and that would be the end of it. It's like, that's kind of aggressive on the trap lineup of it. But as I said, this is the last duel we'll have today. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope y'all had a good time. Peace, everyone. Good night.